How to make my ex want me again. So you are asking yourself how to make my ex want me again? It would seem pretty clear that you know what you want. If you have been through a hard breakup, you're probably going to be in a state where you feel emotionally destroyed. Everything that you have come to love in life has gone. We could go on about how much heartache and suffering you have had to endure, but that will get us nowhere, right? You are now looking to take back what you have lost because that is the only answer that makes sense and all that matters right now. Well, it's not going to be an easy task to achieve. However, it is statistically shown that 90% of breakups are reversible, which is something to get excited about. There are a few powerful strategies which over the years have been developed to prove successful. We will go over a few of the basic steps in which are essential to know when trying to make an ex want us back. Instead of racking our brains with an urge to answer that question, how to make my ex want me again, we should keep it far more simple. What we should be doing is simply accepting the breakup. I know this is the last thing you want to be hearing, especially since that is similar to admitting we will never get them back. This is not true, and it's the only way to win them back in the long run. So, to start with, we need to accept the breakup. You need to come to terms with the fact that it is over. After all, we are not looking to salvage a broken relationship, but rather to start again with a fresh relationship. This means letting go of all ties that you have to your ex. A good way to show we are accepting the breakup with grace is to let our ex know that we have come to terms with the fact that it was not working out and to separate from one another was probably for the best. Now that everything is out in the open, we can move along to the next step. The next step is what I like to call the no contact rule. And it means exactly what it suggests. Now, this too may also seem a step in the completely opposite direction as to where we want to be heading. But just stick with me on this one and it will work out fine. The no contact rule strictly means that we are not allowed to communicate with our ex in any shape or form. This means no phone calls, email, text messages, and especially no face-to-face communication. We do this in order to initiate a healing process and to create some self-control. By forgetting about the relationship for a while is probably the best thing you could do for the relationship. Instead of panicking over a dead relationship, go out and enjoy yourself, take up a hobby or self-achievement that would like to pursue. The effectiveness of powerful strategies such as this is all due to time being the greatest of healers. Given a few months worry and stress-free, you will gradually see a positive change in you and get a better perspective on your own life in general. Whilst you are putting this step into action, it will also have an effect on your ex. They will start to concern themselves what it is that you could be up to. After hearing no word from you since the brief time when you told them you were fine with the breakup, it is only natural for them to be thinking of you. In some ways, this kind of makes you mysterious. It will make you play on their mind. This will play to your advantage. This is the time where you can start to plan for the encounter with your ex. Planning for the meetup with your ex is crucially important. You are going to need to know beforehand where you are going to meet up with them. Is there a place in which you would feel more comfortable? You need to make sure that everything plays to your own advantage. What are you going to say? When doing this, make sure you steer clear from any type of begging. You have come too far to appear needy and desperate to your ex. Instead, you should be focused on playing it cool, calm. Continue to make out you are doing fine by yourself. Maybe a little hard to get, but don't go overboard with that. You still need to make it clear that you're available for them. Keep the conversation light by avoiding any topic that are going to cause pressure to either of you. Even if it takes a few encounters before you get the results you are looking for, it is important you keep the conversation flowing lightly. Bottom line is to keep calm and take things slowly. It's when we rush into things that we tend to make mistakes. By keeping everything under your own control at a slow pace, you can eliminate these mistakes. Just by being yourself, you'll do just fine.